guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I will be sharing a recipe for stuffed bell peppers. To get started, here are the ingredients I will be using. Here I have 4 bell peppers that I went ahead and prepped and washed really well. And here I have some ground beef and Italian sausage. I did went ahead and season the ground beef. And here I have some pre-boiled potatoes. I will be using potatoes in place of rice. I have some mozzarella cheese, sharp cheddar cheese, and parmesan cheese. I will also be using some Worcestershire sauce, tomato sauce, some onions, bell peppers, garlic, parsley. I have here some brown sugar, garlic pepper, Italian seasoning, and some smoked paprika. So here's how I season my ground beef. First, I went ahead and give it a little rinse, and that's why it looks so white. And I have my Italian sausage here. This is already seasoned. You don't have to season this. It comes already pre-seasoned. And I will be using some of my fresh green seasoning. I have some black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. I have some meat seasoning, complete seasoning, and some seasoned salt. So basically what we'll be doing is adding all of the seasonings to the ground beef, mix until well combined, and then we will set it aside to marinate for about 2 hours. Now, if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like, share, and comment. I appreciate all of my subscribers, and I'm so happy you guys stopped by today to join me in on this delicious recipe. So I know most of you know how to prep a bell pepper for, this recipe. But for those who don't know, I will show you guys how I did mine. Basically what I did was I removed the top of the bell peppers. I cut it open, and for this red one I will save the top because it just looks pretty, like we can use it for presentation. So I will save this, and what I did was just remove the insides of the peppers, the seeds and stuff, and then I went ahead and cut out the membrane, like the white stuff and things like that you see inside of the peppers. Just remove all of that, and I washed them really well. And what you'll do is use the top part like the other ones. I used the top part and chop them up because they still had like good pieces on them that you could use for the actual filling. So what I did was cut off the pieces that were good, and I chopped them up, diced them up, and used that inside of my filling. So in a large pot of water, I will add some chicken bouillon. You can also add salt here. And I will place the bell peppers in here for about 5 to 8 minutes. We want to blanch them, kind of soften them up a bit, because you don't want to eat them completely raw, when you make the stuffed peppers. So we will blanch them a bit and soften them up, and then I'll show you guys the next step. After about 6 minutes, I will now remove the bell peppers. Remember, you don't want them too soft to where they're falling apart. You want them tender but still has a bit of texture to them. So now we'll get started on our filling by adding our ground beef and sausage to this wok, and we will allow this to brown up a bit. We will break up the meat because we want it to be completely loose. We don't want clumps and clumps of ground beef inside our filling. So make sure you break it up and stir consistently. So our ground beef and sausage has browned nicely, but if you look closely, you can see a lot of liquid that the meat has created. So what we'll do here is allow this to cook until all that liquid evaporates. Next, we'll add our peppers, onions, and garlic, and we will let them saute for about 3 to 4 minutes. We want them to soften up to where they are translucent. Next, we'll add our Worcestershire sauce or tomato sauce, and we will add the seasonings. Now, because I have seasoned my beef before I start cooking it, I don't need to add any kind of seasoning that has salt. If you notice, all of the seasonings I'm adding here has no salt in them. The paprika, the garlic pepper, the Italian seasoning, it has no salt in it because I don't want to make this salty. And the brown sugar is just to balance everything out. And after we add these, we will allow this to go for about 5 minutes, just allowing everything to marry and become one with each other. At this point, we will now add our cheese. I will add some cheese here and we will mix this in, but I feel like I need some more cheese. So just add as much cheese or as little as you like. And then we will add the potatoes. Now, in this recipe, a lot of people would add rice, but I don't want rice in mine, so I am adding potatoes. This will make it, so that you're not just eating meat alone. It will make it hearty and just simply delicious. And then lastly, we will add some parsley here. And this is it, you guys. This is the delicious filling that we will stuff our peppers with. Next, we'll go ahead and stuff the peppers with that filling. This part is super simple and easy. All you have to do is stuff the peppers to your liking. Fill it up as much or as little as you like. I will fill mine up to the top and then I'll show you guys the next step. And lastly, we will top our peppers with some cheese. First, I'll add some Parmesan cheese. Then I will add some cheddar cheese. Then I will add some mozzarella cheese. And I will, fill the top of all of them with a generous amount of that cheese. And then we will place this in an oven of 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes, or at least until your cheese melts. Now we will slide these inside of the oven, and when they come out, they should be looking like this. Absolutely amazing and super, super yummy. Look at that, guys. Look at the cheese. Ooh. And look at all that goodness, guys. Look at that. I do hope you guys give this recipe a try. You will not be disappointed. This is my take on a super delicious, hearty, and flavorful stuffed bell peppers. I do hope you guys enjoyed that video. If you did, give it a thumbs up, share it, leave a comment down below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I will leave all the ingredients down in my description box, and I will see you guys in my next video. Enjoy!